Okay, I'm going to be checking out a game today called Outhold. And from what I've seen of it, okay, I am getting a launch option. I wasn't expecting that. From what I've seen of this, it looks like it might be kind of similar to Rogue Tower, where you're kind of just like expanding your map outwards. Oh, that's a tiny, tiny little window. What the heck? Hmm. Okay. So... yeah. There's also upgrades like this, but, yeah. Let's see. Tower levels. So I'm kind of hoping it's somewhat similar to Rogue Tower, but, you know, maybe with a little bit of meta progression, and it kind of looks like that's what the case is. I liked Rogue Tower, but I wanted something more than what was there. I thought Rogue Tower had some decent groundwork, but it never really expanded upon it. Okay, so we're doing one of those where we're just having us lose arbitrarily off. I don't like it when games do that type of thing. I want to be able to actually, you know, like, have a fair shot at actually succeeding a little bit before the inevitable failure. It's kind of weird that you just get like this thumping sound when there's enemies around. Can you tell them what to shoot at? No, it seems to just always be the first thing in line. Very limited music, isn't it? Also, no auto start waves option? No, there is not. I like that it seems like they're getting nudged ever so slightly on taking damage or dying. Oh yeah, nah. Mark a single enemy. Marked enemies become the priority target for all towers in range and become vulnerable, and with them being vulnerable, they take 25% more damage. That's nice. Honestly, I think more tower defenses should have something like that. Okay, crit hits. Increases max health by 1. Well, I mean, that's kind of nothing right now. Raise the number of tokens earned by... Yeah, the 1 HP right now is going to do nothing. Yeah. There's also no speed up right now either. I don't know if those are going to be upgrades, but would be kind of nice. %, extra tokens would also just be kind of nice, but I don't think that's really going to be adding up right now. Fires one additional... Okay, but that requires a currency I cannot get right now. Raises fire rate by... No. Oh. Oh, I just... Did I blind that? I don't know if I blinded there, or if I just assumed that I had gone there, or if it was just some other UI element. I have no idea. I like that when you place a tower, it's just stretch.mp3. I don't think that's helping. Alright, yep, yeah, forgot you could do that. I'm sorry, did that tower just push it into the end there? At the end of a successful run, 5% of your unspent coins are converted into tokens. Oh man, wouldn't that be nice, you know? With all the successful runs I'm having right now. What does level up even do? Okay. So, raises damage, as one might expect. Crit chance and fire rate are the exact same. Fire rate is ever so slightly increased. Why is fire rate unaffected? Yeah, if I actually told them to shoot at certain things there, that probably would have actually succeeded. Unlock the ability to demolish towers. No? Available at 100 total collected. Yeah, okay, we've done that. That might not be the best option, honestly. I think that might be a little too close. I think middle and the left side is the best one right now. Although tactical choices right now are a little limited. A variety of music would be nice, though. Crit hits would also be nice. Oh, yeah, right. I could have upgraded the other one. Why am I not doing that? Raise all critical hit damage by an additional 10%. Well, it's not so much the issue of damage right now, is it? Also not fighting the bosses right now, either. Raise all base damage by 0.25% for each health point the Holdout camp has lost. How much health do you get? 0.25 is not exactly much. By an additional 10. Oh god. Oh, I didn't want to buy that, actually. Oh well. It's a very slow incremental right now, though. I can tell you that. It is slow. I think it needs a speed up option, and I think it desperately needs some more music, because like, the current track isn't bad per se, it just seems kind of more, it's like supposed to be like building tension or something. Like it's meant to hold the background for a short while, not be the main thing you're listening to for a hot minute. Yeah, as I thought, Automark isn't exactly working with me here. Definitely feels very grindy from the outset, though. Kind of unnecessarily so. Now, maybe there are some things I could be doing a little bit better here, but Wave 4 seems a little unfair. And be frank, gonna be quite honest about that. Now, sure, I might be bad at the game, but I don't think it's gonna make that much of a difference. God, even the next power-up level, next level up is just... Yeah, go fuck yourself. Sure. Alright, whatever. Oh. I don't like the fact that they get depressed. Like... I don't know. I don't know. I knew these things had the ability to have more levels to them, and yet seeing them like just, I don't know. I didn't put two and two together though. I don't know. The fact that it's like green and green. Maybe the finished one should be colored blue or something. Just I'm seeing it all as green, and it's just like, oh yeah, I can't upgrade those, right? Wow, I'm surprised that it was even as close as it was. It's nice that they're able to kind of reliably 1 to 2 shot them now. Semi-reliably, at least. There you go. Alright, we got one of the stars. Righty, that means we can get one of these. Lightning strikes, spawn grunts have a 25% chance to become explosive grunts, which can explode and deal 15% of the defeated... What? Dealing 15% of the defeating hits damage to all nearby enemies. Okay. Raise the multi-crit limit by 1. What? Each critical hit has a chance to re-trigger for even more damage. That seems powerful, but probably not very useful right now. Or at least spawn. So those are free upgrades, effectively, then. You get extra coins for that, as per usual. Alright. Burning Vengeance. When the host burns... to all enemies within range, can only occur once every 3 seconds. Defeat drops a single extra coin. Lightning Tower. That requires 2. Shit. Alright. Each arrow attack has a 5% chance to drop a coin when it damages an enemy. Beat the final wave of the level and then 2 locked ones? Okay, so I guess there's kind of like things to come back for then. What the hell is it called? Not prestige, but challenges. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. So it seems like calling waves early isn't just you having to deal with a new wave, but the old one also just becomes slightly more powerful too. Interesting way of doing it. I think one of the reasons why you might want new towers is because I think it might be on that tower itself to make it more expensive. Oh no. I'll need to get one of the new towers and see if the new towers are also more expensive because of it. Might be a thing where it's only the arrow towers being more expensive, but if I had a second tower, that one would be cheaper to put down. And to prevent, well, to discourage you just keeping to a single tower. Need 100 for that. Done. I'm really not liking the auto target. Auto mark. It feels kinda... It's kinda bad even. Maybe it's not really doing much for or against me, but it feels like it might be ever so slightly doing things that might be undesirable. Oh, can he actually just reach across the entire map now? Yeah, looks it. Definitely do not have the damage needed for that, though. Alright, let's see. Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay. So you can just put more points into that. Okay, sure, I guess. Right. I can't unlock a new... Really? You're not locked into it. Wait, so could I just... Yeah! Well, that's actually kind of generous. You can undo a thing if you don't want it like that. Hmm. %30 chance of getting a crit hit. That's crit damage, though. Unlocks the time trial on each level. Sure. Okay, alright. Sure. Alright. Complete the level in less than 30 seconds. Oh, this might be bad. Three seconds left. I was 1 second short, wasn't I? Yeah. Damn. Damn. Alright. There we go. So yeah, it kind of depends then, like, you know, it's kind of like any other tool, it's just how you use it. What's that? Auto level. Okay, that could be good, it could also maybe not be. Ashes to riches, no. Bonus tokens, that's too expensive. Time trial, raises the number of coins you start with. Things are very expensive. No, I've done that again. What happened there then? I don't know how many coins are actually getting produced by that one arrow to coin thing. Doesn't really look like it's... I don't know, it's really hard to tell because of all the enemies are basically dying in a single hit here. It's very hard to actually determine. Should I have done that again? Yeah, nah, that's it. That's GG. Yeah, that's not even close, is it? No, not really. Could raise the damage by 5, could also make it so it's more crit hit heavy. Raise all crit hit damage by an additional 10%. Yeah, that should maybe do it. Maybe. The calling the wave early bonus is not exactly a good amount. It's actually kind of shit. Yeah, especially compared to the arrows just being able to spawn coins on their own, it's not really all that beneficial, all things considered. Especially when you can just get another arrow tower just to spawn more. I need to stop calling that last wave. Wait, did it just auto-level from the outset? Ooh, auto-level can definitely screw you over a little bit. Oh god, that actually did a lot of damage there. It's not a very good amount of range. Am I doing less damage? Nah. There we go. I think we need to actually invest into a new tower here. Multi-crit limit. I don't think that would be of particular use, honestly. Comes to one nearby enemy. Yeah, but Pulse Tower might actually do something to the bosses? I hope. Complete the level in less than 55 seconds. Enemy health is actually lowered on that first one as well, so, Don't know if pulse towers are doing damage. Yeah. And the... Yeah. Oh good, we have the fast ones now. Yeah, the pulse tower isn't doing any damage whatsoever. Kinda hope there's an upgrade that allows that. Oh, I thought I turned auto level off. Nope. Yeah, they're just taking so many goddamn hits. Wait, what? Hold right mouse button to fire a coin at an enemy. Okay. Where was it? Fire tower. Pieces will burn damage by X amount. Wait. What the hell? Whoa, 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 whoa. The HP increase is monumental. Is that just because the thing is... Whoa. Whoa, that was weird. I think it's only that high because of the extra distance they have to go around. Fire tower seems like it might actually be pretty good, though. Seems like it's doing its fair share of damage here. I think. Maybe. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, sure, just auto upgrade everything, do it. Kill? No? Okay, sure. Jesus. What is this gonna cost me? 50, 50, alright. No, that's lost right there. Yep. Fucking hell, man. Like, you're really just not allowed to frickin' progress really particularly fast at all, are you? Deal at least 300 damage in a single hit. Oh, that's just dandy. Alright, whatever. I'm pretty certain that's going to require me to actually just dump all my resources into upgrading the one. Nah, like, even with that, he still can't actually do the damage necessary. God dang it, man. All burns last an additional tick. I mean, that's pretty good. Deal no damage with towers. What? What the hell do you mean? Oh yeah, no, that's a good fucking joke right there. Yeah, okay. I really don't know if I'm doing something just wrong through and through. Our arrow multi-shot, but have their base fire rate now. Wait, what? Bosses have a 10% chance to trigger an explosion when hit with direct damage, dealing 100% of the triggering hit's damage? I'm sorry, what? So you can hit them with an arrow and then they just immediately take damage after that? Raise tokens gained from damage dealt to a boss upon losing. Yeah, well, ideally you don't lose the run, do ya? The frickin' upgrades not giving you attack speed sucks so much. Yeah, it's like I can dump more into HP, but I don't think that's really gonna help any here. Like, a lot of this looks like it's going to be you trying to do the challenges to try to progress further. Yeah, very speedy speedrun this one. 44 seconds left. Yeah. Or 44 out of 55. That's pretty crappy. Yeah, doesn't matter. Yeah, game's over. I like that the queue for the money grows with how much you have. Explosions also apply burn to all damaged enemies. Well, that would be great if I could actually use it. Or unlock it. Automatically collect all dropped coins at 5,000. Well, at least I'm close-ish. Crit hit chance by... Might as well at this point. I don't like how strong the runners are. Runners usually have less HP. Like, them being faster is already a threat. Why make them more so? Yeah, no, don't focus on the fucking ones in the front, but you know, sure. Alright, cool, cool. Very nice. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. Not looking so hot. Ugh. 500 for a new tower, too. That was a partial refund. Oh, you bastard. Oh, what just happened? Yeah, so I might be wrong, but it feels kind of unnecessarily difficult. Again, trying to give the game the benefit of the doubt. Maybe it is me. Maybe there are things that I am doing wrong. That is a very high likelihood. There is a very high probability of that. How am I doing worse? How did I do worse? What did I do wrong? Is it because I didn't upgrade? I think it was because I didn't upgrade. Okay. So there's that wave. we have 2 towers. We want another one. Probably there. Okay. I'm still really not sure how to feel about this auto marking. Like, it is useful, and yet at the same time, not. I just don't know how to feel about it. I'm very mixed on it. Because there are moments where they need to focus on something that has much lower HP. But because you can't really, like, pause the game, you can't really necessarily click on it in that split second that you might need to. I would, you know, it's like Bloons Tower Defense. You know, and you can have, like, your weaker towers focus on the weaker enemies first, right? You can tell them to target specific enemies. This is just, they either target the very, very first thing, or it's the auto mark. And I like the mark as a concept, but right now that's seemingly the only way of actually getting them to do a thing. And that I'm not a fan of. Yeah, and then you'll have issues where the first in line where the mark is happening will be down here, but these guys cannot hit them. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to afford the next tower up, so it's just going to have to be as... Gonna have to go with this. Well, that's not good. Well, maybe. I think those explosions are actually doing their fair share here. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Nah, that's it. It's a bust. Yeah, so I can't even get that. That's a whole other mechanic, and I can't get that until I do, like, 2 more whole levels. Coin converter. Okay, yeah, I can't do that. That's all maxed out. Oh, it doesn't even tell you how much... Oh. Wait. Why would you want the spent total to be the first thing you see? Or did I accidentally click on that at some point? No, yeah, that's much more desirable. Alright, let's see. Yeah, nope, can't. Very, very cool, very nice. Yeah. And that's 750. I mean, it's just 5 damage. I don't think that's really gonna... Here's all explosion power from 40 to... From 20 to 40. Elites have a 10%. Plus more... Hit damage by 10%? I don't know. I think I'm just gonna do one more run of this just to farm it up a little bit. Oh, that was a chain explosion. That was nice. Yeah, very nearly. Hell, I might actually be able to do this one now. Okay, let's see. Raise all explosion power. Maybe. Maybe. Honestly, kind of conflicted about this game because there are moments where I'm actually almost having fun. But I really think this game needs to tone down the difficulty. Or maybe make the progression a little bit speedier. I don't know. Okay, I screwed the pooch on this one. Why? What did I do wrong this time? Maybe not, actually. It looked worse than maybe it was. Yeah, nah, it looked a lot worse. Alright, cool. I actually did it. Alrighty. Let's see. Base fire. Oh, god, I forgot I put a point into that. Raise the early spawn coin. Oh, that's actually kind of useless. Accelerated enemies drop 25% more tokens. Meh. And then spawned runners have a 25% chance to become explosive runners. Yeah, probably, actually. Explosive grunts, or we could do... Bosses have a 10% chance, 20% chance when hit with it. Okay. Elites have a 10% chance to trigger an explosion when hit with direct damage. So is that the thing that's really, like, wiping out some of those waves, then? Deal no damage with towers. That is such a... Why? Man, why? How are you supposed to do 300 damage? Is there a sniper tower? Sniper monkey. Ooh, oh, yeah, we did it. Alright, 150 is the next goal up. Oh, please kill them. Oh, no. Yeah, explosions are definitely doing the job. I don't know if there's a cannon tower. I don't know if that was a cannon tower or if there was a cannon ability. I need 150. That's upgraded. Okay. Yeah, he can reach most of the map right now, so that's probably going to be as good as that's gonna get. Uh-oh. 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 Oh no! I only have myself to blame on that one. I shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't I have done that? Why did I do that? I should have called that wave early, and I did. They're not even actually upgraded all that far, and they're doing 200 crits now. I think that measly 5 damage is actually racking up quite a lot here, actually. Yeah, they're doing a 264. Another point or two in that, and then maybe finishing off that, that crit damage should probably give me that first levels challenge trophy. Yeah, 329, there we go. Especially now that there's also explosions. Should be able to handle, was it wave 4's larger amount there. Oh shit, that was an 800 damage right there. Yeah, explosion's actually doing a lot on them. Alrighty. Oh. Oh, I see how it is. The second that I start actually doing good, the demo ends, huh? Okay. Okay, I see how it is. Alright, okay, alright. Oh, I'm sorry, you started having fun? No. That's not allowed here. 278. Yeah, just barely. Oh. Wait. Wait. The explosion counts for the total damage? Because that just put both numbers together there. That makes it kind of stupidly easy, actually. Unharmed vulnerable enemies take an additional 10%. So that's like the first set type of thing. Holy shit. Yeah? Wait. Does explosive burn also stack with the... Hold on. All burns. It says all burns. I still have no idea how to do that. Is this just like coin gun? And that's actually kind of nice that you can actually just set them on fire now with explosions. Man, that sucks. Like, game is actually becoming a little interesting now that I've actually gotten some upgrades and now the game ends. Hmm. So, like I said, I'm very mixed on it. I like what is here. I like the upgrades. I like the looks of what the potential upgrades have. I like the look. I like that it looks like it's going to get very chaotic later on and that you are going to have a lot of different choices, you know. Should you have the pulse gun here or the cannon here or, you know, maybe a lightning tower? But the game is incredibly slow to start off with. It is at a glacial pace from the outset. It seems like it might start picking up, but it is very slow on upgrades, and it's kind of arbitrarily difficult, I feel. I feel like the difficulty could really be tuned down by even just a measly 10% or something, and the game might be better for it. I don't know how many levels there are supposed to be in the full game. Obviously, I only pretty much use the air towers because it worked, obviously. Maybe not the best, but eh. Anyway, I might check this out when it goes full release. Apparently it will be released in Q4 of this year. So I would personally probably expect this thing to probably drop around December. Probably around the Christmas time, so, you know, Christmas sale. Don't know. But yeah, it's I really do feel like the beginning of the game is just too difficult. It does start getting a little bit fun once you actually are able to start getting some of the towers and some actual like choices on what you can do with it, and then the demo ends. So, yeah, that is my opinion. Hopefully, the full release changes some things, but I guess we'll have to see. But that'll be it for now. So, have a good one, folks. And, you know, if you want to try it out yourself, well, it does have a demo. So, see ya. Have a good one.